And good morning. It is Saturday, August 17th. The sun is shining. Where is it? There it is. And we are back on the AT. Kind of a weird night last night. We got to the Imp Campsite pretty late, getting on close to dark, and there was no caretaker. And I guess what happened was there's some homeless guy back there. He's probably sleeping in, who was set up in the shelter, and she felt unsafe, which I don't blame her, so she left. So when we all got there, there was nobody there. But we set up camp all kind of real close to each other, and wow, look at, where is it? You can't see it now, but back there, yeah, that one way in the back there to the side of my head's what we went up yesterday, wildcat. But yeah, he didn't, I guess we read about him in Far Out. I guess he hasn't messed with anybody. He's just hiking north, but definitely not a through hiker. I kept my food in my tent last night because, not just last night, but a lot of times on the trail, whenever I do a resupply and you put the food in a bear box, of course, everybody has access to it. I'm always a little nervous. I guess maybe now I shouldn't be, but no one's ever messed with it. But you'd hate to lose your food bag right after a resupply when it's full. You never know, though. So I just kept my food in my tent with me. Not really worried about bears or anything. Mice maybe, but not bears. So anyway, that's the deal with that campsite. Got a couple of targets we got today, 15 and 19, depending on how the terrain is. It doesn't look too bad compared to yesterday, so we may be able to get some miles in, get to the 15 and reassess. We're getting on the trail 3 hours earlier than we did yesterday, so that'll help, an extra 5 miles right there. So I'll let you go and get some hiking done here and see how the day goes. We'll be back later. See ya.
It's really moving.
gone through a lot of different terrain the last almost 1,900 miles, but no, there's nothing I like more than this open rock hiking. Not only do you get the views, but I don't know, it's just something about hiking on top of the rock. Luckily it's not wet today, or else this would be super sketch, but I do enjoy it. They do a good job putting the cairns out so you know where you're going. It looks like, I'll keep you with me for a minute. It looks like we're gonna continue going. These are easy paths to follow and they don't get muddy. Slippery maybe, but not muddy whatsoever. See what this takes us to up here. Another cairn up there. Yeah, this would be rough if it was wet. These altars are pretty good on this stuff. Pretty sticky. Oh, it looks like it's gonna drop us back down in, but yeah. Pretty good view from these open rocks. I'd like to do 20 today, but man, these things, oh, there's a big boy over there. These views are slowing me down today. Better get going. It is just before 5 on Saturday, August 17th. And we have 3.2 miles to go before we sleep. And these have been the views all day. It's pretty though. We'll see if we can take a few more pictures before we end the day. If something strikes our fancy.
This terrain is fantastic.
It is. Yeah, we've had a lot of this open face rock today here to hike on, so it's been nice, and we haven't got any rain yet. Knock on wood, so great stuff to hike on with good traction shoes. We'll check back in later. It is the end of the day on Saturday, August 17th. And that was a work day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about 0.2 from the shelter. That was a terrible section of trail I just went through. Mud. Lots of broken bogs, bog bridges. is not the way you want to end a almost 21-mile day when you're already dog tired. I got a 0.2 blue blaze here. The campsite. I sure hope there's somewhere nice to set my tent up. Oh, that was a long day. Goes back to my no easy days question. That's just hard a day for a lot of different reasons. I think I've had in a while, to be honest. That mud and that bog part was, yeah, just terrible. All right, I'm gonna put my phone away because this looks like a great place to fall. I'll see you all tomorrow morning back on the AT. Have a good night, everybody.